Hello everyone and welcome to the Messy Junk Room where we create whatever. Do you like to travel? Have you been anywhere recently? What's been your favorite place to travel? I'd love to know. I went on 2 trips last year, 2023. One was with my husband to celebrate our 25th anniversary, and the other one was related to work, and it was a great conference. I have to refresh my memory. It's been a while, so I can't remember all this stuff that I found for free on these trips. I'm gonna revisit that by pulling all this stuff out, and maybe that way I'll know what kind of journal to make with all of it. I must get it done because I don't want to forget the details of each of these trips. This might give you some idea when you're traveling of things to collect as well. So welcome to the mess. In part 1, we're going to look at all the things that I gathered on my trip to Newfoundland. Newfoundland was on my bucket list of provinces to visit. Now I can say I have been to every province in Canada, and all that's left are the 3 territories. They're on my bucket list of places that I want to go and see. This was a work-related trip with a colleague of mine. It was the ASIST conference, best conference I've ever been to, and it was for ASIST trainers. ASIST is Applied Suicide Intervention Skills Training. My colleague and I are facilitators, and we train others in our community so that we can have a suicide safer community. Definitely going to use this piece of map. What else? I went to a restaurant and I kept the menu. Definitely using that as a page. Life gets busy. Take a moment, enjoy a cup of tea. Thank you for attending. Another menu. This was at this was a Irving Big Stop restaurant. The first food I had in Newfoundland, and I asked our waitress if I could have a clean placemat, and she gave me a few extras. Definitely using that. We were sitting at our round tables listening to different trainers speak, and the lady beside me, who happens to have the same name as me and spells it the same way, was doodling. So in the center of each table they had things for us to doodle with, sensory stuff, and there's markers and all kinds of stuff. And I saw her doing this, and I asked if I could have it for my junk journal because I loved it. Then they also had at different workshops mandalas in the center of the table that you could color. So this one's plain. I didn't color too much of it. The theme was Voyage to Safety, and I loved that. And they're celebrating 28 years of ASIST in Newfoundland. And there's a poem. So my colleague saved everything too and gave me some of his things. We stayed at the Clarenville Inn on the Trans-Canada Highway. This was in the silent auction. It was a piece of artwork that I absolutely loved, and I won it. So I kept that. This was so cool. Every morning under our door to our rooms, they would put the daily news, and it had our schedule, the weather, what we did yesterday, what's coming up, fun little stuff, and I kept those. Here's one of the mandalas that I actually finished. Another Good Morning newspaper. So what do I have here? I have day 1, day 3, day 2. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh my goodness, what an adventure this was. This was the biggest conference for attendance-wise that they've had. So roughly 60 people. And 30, so about half of us, have never been screeched in. And maybe I'll talk about more of that particular evening later. Can't say that it was a lot of fun. Some notes I made, just some updates, our schedule, just some stuff about the conference, Clarenville Inn. This should all be in here, but I took it all out, so that'd be nice. Okay, and then I took way too many of these, but when I saw them at our hotel in St. John's, I'm like, oh my goodness, that can be the base pages of the junk journal. So every time I went out, I grabbed a few. Every time I came back in, I grabbed a few. So I have quite a few to work with. And then this is just different workshops that I took. That was my co-worker's day 3 page. Anything that I got for like bags, packaging. So I brought some jams home for my husband to try. So I kept the package. What else? Oh, this was just actually, I think it's a sticker. So ASIST has been around now for 40 years. Yeah, I kept my hotel cup. We stayed at the Holiday Inn Express on our 2 days that we were there that were not part of the conference. We went sightseeing, so it's hot in here. I kept everything, including my key card. Okay. I've never seen this before, but when we were registered, we got registered at the inn, and I went into my room for the first time, and this was over the toilet seat. So I know that toilet was cleaned. I kept everything, including whatever I ate packaging. Oh, this was in my room. I don't drink coffee, but I can dye paper with the instant coffee and use that maybe for a pocket. Oh, got 2. We were able to go to a farmer's market that was next to the inn, and I wanted to get something that kind of represented the conference for me. And this is a cod, and it's made out of fur, and I can't remember what type of fur she said it was. I'll tell you more about the cod. It goes with the screech in. Of course, you got to keep any bags that you find. This was over my glass. This is my sticker thing that goes on my suitcase. We flew out of Toronto to go directly to Newfoundland, and my carry-on was good enough for my trip with my husband on a WestJet flight, but my carry-on for Air Canada was too big, so I had to put it through baggage. I did get a couple of little things. There's a story about this. This is a magnet, but it is very hard to find Tetley tea outside of Canada. But in Newfoundland, that's their main tea. It's everywhere. And I was so excited about that because I could have my tea. Again, another tag for my suitcase. I kept all my receipts. This was a bracelet that I bought, and it has an anchor on it, and it goes with our theme of the conference. I liked that. More receipts. This is a bag, a cloth bag that all our goodies came in for the ASIST conference. Isn't this beautiful? Can use that. Now I did pick up a slew of postcards. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. This was a bag that I purchased because, again, it's Newfoundland, and these are I can't remember now what they're called. I'll have to find out. And then I liked this. This is a sticker of Newfoundland. Thought it'd be cool maybe on the side of a page. And so I did buy some postcards, St. John's, just Newfoundland, and then accordion style. Now, I didn't see any icebergs. I didn't see any puffins or whales because it's the wrong time of year. So we went in the end of October, and these things are usually in the spring, early summer. But we did go to the site where the icebergs float by, where the puffins come before they fly off, and I learned that their beaks fall off, and the whale watching too. And then, of course, the Newfoundland dog. And I loved these colorful houses that I got to see, and lighthouse. What else is in this brown paper bag? Oh, so there was free postcards at Clarenville Inn, so I grabbed a few. And then this was included in our goodie bag from the conference. This is a rock. And it came from the Atlantic Ocean. It's a Newfoundland Atlantic Ocean rock. Not sure that goes in the junk journal. But it's definitely a keepsake. Tags on the clothing that I bought while I was there. And then I bought these little keychains with, this is from Newfoundland, this quartz type of rock from the ocean. I picked up a whole bunch of these and gave them out to my volunteers as just a little keepsake. This is the shot glass with the Newfoundland flag. This was part of the screeching. Yep, I kept everything. I don't even know what that's from. These were free at the farmer's market. Paper bag. I'm getting to the end. This was the cups in the hotel. Oh, I did stop at Timmy's Again, tickets, coffee sleeves, the folder that our key came in. I should say our key card. Sugar packs. I loved how their tea bags came, and they're round, and you pull the strings to close the top. They were so cool. Never seen that before. Sugar. Oh, this was a different tea package, but Tetley. A business card. We were given different keychains at the conference in our goodie bag, and both myself and my coworker got the same one. More tea. A little envelope. That was my room number. More sugar packs. And then in one of the break times, they provided this activity where you wrote something positive and put it in, and then you could take one. So this one says, it's okay not to be okay. We need to respect people where they are. Safety for now. You hear a lot of safety for now in the ASIST training. And this purple one, because my favorite color is purple. And what does it say? Your tribe loves you. And then the brown paper bag. Now I think there's a couple of things that aren't in here because my coworker gave me some of his stuff that I have to put in here. Plus the hundreds of pictures that I took, which I have to condense considerably. Those are just the things I gathered, and most of it was free. And then we did some sightseeing after the conference for 2 days, and that will be coming up. Oh, I hope you'll join me on this adventure. Still not 100% sure what kind of junk journal this should be. Do you have any suggestions for me? I would love to hear them. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.